So today Brooklyn's asked for one French plait. Now because she's got a bit of a fringe, this bit at the front doesn't stay into one French plait. So I'm going to show you a little trick to do two French plaits round into one plait if your child's got shorter hair at the front. So first of all we're going to brush it to smooth it all down, and then I'm going to collect up some at the front, and we're going to start with splitting it into three and starting a normal plait. Try and follow your child's natural parting. Brooklyn has a natural middle parting, but if they have a side parting, there's no reason why you can't do the two plaits from the sides. So once we have started the normal plait, we're going to pull bits in from each side, just like a normal French plait, gently and slowly going backwards. Once you've done a few twists, you'll notice that I start only pulling the hair in from the outside and not from the centre where the parting is. This is because when you pull it round to start into one plait, it pulls the hair round and it makes it really bumpy. So just do a few pulls in from the inside and then carry on from the outside until you're down to the ear, and then you're going to do your basic plait all the way down until it's long enough to reach into the centre of their hair. Then we're going to just pop a band on the end for now. If your child's older, they might be able to hold their plait, but personally I know Brooklyn always drops it if I let her do that, so I just put a band on to secure. We are then moving on to the other side of the hair where we're doing exactly the same thing. So we start a normal plait and then we start pulling our bits in from each side. And after about 2 pulls in from the centre, we're just going to pull in from the side. Again, because we don't want it to be bumpy when we pull it round into one plait. So as you can see, I've tried to be equal on both sides to where I've pulled it in from, so that when we swing it all round, it looks nice and level. So I'm now just going to go ahead and pull in my last bit because I need to go all the way down until the ear, and then finish off with a normal plait until again it's long enough to go into the middle. We want both plaits to be able to meet into the centre of the hair for starting our one French plait. There we go. Now both in, check that they're going to meet. Perfect. Now we move on to doing our one French plait down the back. So grab your hairbrush and smooth it all over because we don't want any bumps. We're then going to collect hair from the top. I personally like to go with quite a big chunk of hair, but you can start it as a thin plait if you want to. So we just need to make sure that we've got this bit of hair nice and smooth with no bumps. So I just run it through with the hairbrush. Be really careful to make sure you don't catch the plaits that you've already done. Then we're splitting the hair into 3 as if you're starting a normal plait. And then cross over on a normal plait 2 times. Then we're going to grab in our piece from the side, slip out the hairband and add it in to that side of the plait. And then do the same to the other side, grab it in, slip off the hairband and twist it over. We're then just going to do a normal plait with them 2 bits nice and tight to make sure that those front bits are going to stay in. And then once we've done that, we can just continue doing a completely normal plait, pulling it in from each side and smoothing it over as we go. Fabulous. So that's it. We keep going down, pulling in from each side. It's really important you keep that middle plait nice and tight, otherwise it's all going to fall out as soon as she starts moving. So as I mentioned in my first French plait video, you need to make sure that you plait right down to the bottom before you pull in the bottom bits, otherwise you get the saggy bits either side. We're then going to finish by doing our normal plait all the way down, and then we're going to secure it with a hairband at the bottom. There we are. Now, if you want to, you can leave it like that. But personally, I always think it looks a little bit messy where the 2 pull in because Brooklyn's got really short hair and it tends to stick out a little bit. So I'm just going to grab some flowers and I'm going to pop them in just to cover up the scraggly ends. If you've got longer hair, then you won't have the scraggly ends. It will plait in beautifully. But if you or your daughter have got a fringe, this is a great way of making it look nice and neat. I hope you enjoy.